Okay, so now I want to add a deposit every year and calculate the future value of the annuity. So I add one input here, my annual deposit. I'm going to name that deposit and see what happens. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to clear this out so there's nothing here. And we have $1,000, 3 years, 10%, and $200 deposit. And I would like to have that formatted in comma format. So now I go over to the Developer tab. And of course, it's easier for you to do Alt F11. And what do I need to change about this? Well, I need to say right here, my inputs have another input. My initial deposit is equal to range and deposit. Make sure I have that spelled correctly. And all I'm doing here is I'm adding that deposit at the end plus deposit. Alright, have that, and everything else should be the same. So now I'm going to run it, but just to look back here, here's all my inputs. This should come up to be 1993. I know that from before. I'm going to run this. Everything ran just fine, I hope, and the answer is 1993. So here's how I can check to make sure I'm doing that right, by the way. I can go to Insert, Formulas, and I know there's a function somewhere. FV is the function. So I can do go, find that FV function. Take me just a second. Here it is. Click OK. And my inputs are the rate, the number of periods, the payment, and the present value. And that becomes negative because it's set up the same way as your financial calculator is. So let's just multiply that by -1, and this is, call this my check answer. And of course, if we had a function for this in Excel, we wouldn't write a VBA program. This is just for practice, and practice something that we can check. So let's change these numbers. 2,000, 6 years, 12%, 300, just randomly put some numbers in. This should be the answer, 638220. So I can go to the Developer tab, I can go to the macro, run the future value, and there the number's right. So this works. If I don't have a deposit, I just put 0 in there, and then I run the thing again, and I have it. Alright, so that's it for the future value of the annuity.